Here we go again. Can you hear me? I hope you can hear me this time. Should be fine. Hope you guys doing good. This is Sunday night on the ESL live stream. That's the title of this live today, which is something that's not really good, right? It's what we call the worst ESL live stream. It should be it should have been the worst. What is it called? I think you can hear me. Not the day. Uh, oh, you can hear me? Really? No, Catalina, you're kidding. No, you can hear me. True. I thought nobody can hear me for sure. Uh, are you sure? All right. Because I was checking on YouTube. Maybe, I don't know. If you can hear me, everyone. Now I hear. Okay, that's cool. Ah, man. You see, that's the kind of title you don't want to do. You don't want to make. This is the kind of video that I should have made, the ESL, the worst ESL class. We should have called it the worst ESL live stream and class. What do you think? Uh, are you sure you can hear me? I was checking on YouTube. I couldn't hear myself. So maybe Catalina is having fun with me. I don't know if you guys, all of you, can hear. That would be great to tell me because I'm wondering. I kind of, I don't believe it. I'm just checking. Daniela Gomez as well say yes. All right, thank you. Um, right, so I'm gonna ask you a question to see if you hear me real. Uh, what is my name? Oh man. If you can answer the question, then I'll know that you can hear me. Hi, Teacher Mike. Hello, Alicia Walcott. Thank you very much for being here. And you guys are, oh, we are almost 20 in a live. Okay, see, yeah, all right, all right. I don't know why I couldn't hear just now, but that's all good. All right, thank you so much. Uh, we're not gonna start again, but and we're not gonna welcome Stu, but we're gonna start again with today's man, yeah, I'm missing Stu for to tell you the truth. Thank you so much to all of you for being on the live. So today is the worst ESL live stream and the worst ESL class we're gonna check out right now. I'm gonna try to share my screen. First of all, I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. That was back in 2011. I had a demo class. At that time, I was working. I was working for a school in China. So that was in a kindergarten. But I always been teaching in China. But this time, uh, what we planned to do during this demo class, that was a demonstration class in a kindergarten for parents to come and, choose if they want to sign up with us or not. And it turns out that it's become a real mess. That wasn't cool, believe me. But yeah, and so I'm gonna share my screen, just show you a little bit what was gonna happen, and make sure to share the audio with you. And I think it's gonna be fine. All right. So here is back in 2011. And so it looks nice. I mean, with one of my friends, oh, that was actually my boss. And so we try to have that demo class, and it was crowded, a lot of people. I'm gonna start a little bit. I'm not sure if you can see it because now I'm not on the screen. I'm just sharing that video with you. So let's check out. So we're gonna start it. So I'm gonna stop right here because you can see I had no response. Right, I started with so many parents, but for now, there's nothing to deal with. There's not much of my fault in here because we were not clear of how old the kids were. And the kindergarten say, yeah, you can prepare a classroom for middle class, prepare a demo class for middle class. That will be fine. Uh, it should be fine. And then it turns out that it was two and a half kid, 2.5 years old kid. So it was like I was like, all right, whatever, just go get it. And then you had all the parents in the back. I don't know if you can hear, but it was really, really noisy in here. So nobody say hello, hello. You see, nobody answered. Oh, yeah, someone. Thank you. All right, thank you. Yeah, all right, yeah. I had only one someone who was. I don't think he said Mike. He just shouted because she was like, "Hey, what is that guy right here?" So yeah, it was nobody was answering. You can see the parents in the back, and that's really bad. In a demo class, you can't have this parents. It was a very, very big room. I know you can't have people like that, right? Yeah, kids were like 2.5 years old, so parents were like, "Yeah, look at the foreigner there." That was back in 2011. Well, now I've been doing demo class earlier than that, but it wasn't that crazy, believe me. And then the parents in the back were like taking pictures, and then they were like talking to their kids, and then all of them wanted like, "Oh, you're gonna see that is gonna be a beautiful mess later." For now, I just for now I have kids who are not answering. Look at them. They're not even looking at me. You can see the ones on the on the bottom left corner. These guys are like talking. Yeah, what you say? Hey, you good, bro? Yeah, what you doing here, man? Oh. I was like, so I look at the woman next to me. I say, all right, nothing to do. I'm gonna go next step. No one is answering me, so I gotta go forward. Right? Let's do my thing. Whatever happened, just go and do what was asked. So yeah, it was a tough time. I remember that time. I had the feeling like, what am I doing here? It's just like, why? Why am I here? Just, parents were crazy. It was like, damn, I'm in a market, 买菜了. So then ask them to stand up. They stood up. You got mom and dad in the back, grandpa, grandma. Yeah, show me your hands, guys. Nobody is showing this. You can see. I'm the only I'm the only one with the hands up. Can you see the kids? It's just like, I'm doing TPR for now. I'm not much wrong, right? Not too bad, right? Not too bad. I'm gonna laugh all the way because, all right, let's go with that. Clap your hands. Yeah, that's gonna be a song from Jordan's language school. I put that song, which is clap your hands, hop, 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 jump, 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 stamp your feet, hop, 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 make us. Well, all right, let's see. That's not what's gonna happen. Yeah, I can see in the chat we got El Matach, who's saying, "What about having a lot of kids moving too much nonstop? That's what is gonna happen soon, bro." You see, I got a lot of response. So I'm trying to teach them the song, like doing some actions with them before the song starts. And that's so much a pain because I had like one or two kids who were following me in the room. You had like 20, 30 kids, but I did worse. I did more demo class with like 100 kids, but wasn't like that. And the parents were not in the back of the kids. This is something very important when you have a demo class in a school or wherever, keep the parents far from their kids because you don't want to how to say, you don't want to have that kind of experience. Believe me. Believe me. Oops, let's go on. I was like, all right, let's put the music then. Yeah, your hands. Yeah, okay, let's put the music. We get the music. Yeah, you ready? Okay, the music is on. Here we go. And you know what? Guess what's gonna happen? Guess what is gonna happen? You can see that woman next to me. She's like, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on?" Oh, the music stopped. And then you got so yeah, you get the kindergarten teacher who's coming in because she knows that the music is not playing. So my friend went to see what was going on, and so she went to help. Very nice. That's a good move from her. And me in the middle, I was like, "What the hell is going on today?" So I went a cappella. I mean, not the day, believe me, not the freaking day. And then something really funny when we do this, when we do in the process, you never had that kindergarten teacher who's gonna bring some student in front. I don't mind. It's fine because you got parents in the back, so the parents wants their kids to be next to the foreigner to have a little, yeah, to dance together, take pictures, look good. And then the kindergarten teacher was like, "Yeah, let's go have fun all together." Yeah, that's how you make a mess of your demo class after. Because during that, it's fine, especially with 2 years and a half year kids. Oh man, no, you can't do that. But no, I mean it's fine. I like it, but you know, you see, I told you I took the girl with me. I was like, "Yeah, let's go." Took the little girl with me and say, "Dance, dance." There's no music. Damn. You better love to this kind of stuff, right? Yeah. All right. So you got parents coming in. All right. It starts to be like a little bit too close. All the parents trying to come. Each parents, you can see the parents is taking his kid clothes off. Oh man, that was crazy. Uncontrolled. You couldn't control this. Let's go on. And then you get the kids who were just calm whenever they wanted to. So I say, all right, okay, we got to teach the content. The warm up is done. So now I'm going to be teaching transportation in here. And then I'm going to start to teach with, what was that? Car. I'm going to say car 100 times, bro. Because nobody is answering, nobody is watching. The parents are taking too much attention on their kids, man. Yeah, what is it? Who cares? Yeah, uh, yeah. So I went, Mike, you need your flashcard. Maybe a real, yeah, maybe a flashcard is gonna make things change. Yeah, maybe. All right. So I'm gonna go to all different kids. Whatever they're sitting or not is not my business. This is not, I'm not gonna keep them. You see here, you cannot do everything, right? You cannot ask the kid to sit down. With us, when we were doing this in kindergarten, we were like, we had two, three other teachers with us. You can see them in the back. They're trying to helping and tell the parents, "All right, can you go back? You have chairs in the back." These parents had chairs in the back to sit right there, bro. But no. So, all right, I'm yeah, I skip a little bit because it was too crazy. All right. So I ask each of them, the parents were happy, because it's fine for them, they don't have because we were not in a city. It was that's still a city, but a little bit far away from Xi'an. I think it was in Xianyang, and that was a new kindergarten open. And so we have a foreign teacher in that kindergarten. At that time, we were working with the kindergarten to bring them English. That was back in that time where English was still, where teaching over there was really golden time. So all the parents were like, "Yeah, we don't we don't care what you're teaching. We just want to have kids like have interact." And I saw that, so I went to the kids, let them one by one say the word because I couldn't do anything else, pretty much. Yeah, give me five. All right. Oh, they were so lovely, Yeah, this kid's in the back. You see, she's looking at me like, "Hey, look at me." No, this is maybe not something to do, touch the face of a kid in a demo class. But for us, it looks like, yeah, it's nice. Hey, little girl. Yeah, I'm someone who's very, very, how to say, I'm forgetting my English, but, uh, I love the contact. I'm someone from very, outgoing. And with kids, I like to have some, tickle or stuff like that, but nothing very violent. But for in China it would be, yeah, what is he doing? What is he touching my kid's face? Especially nowadays. Oh man, oh that was something. Can you hear that? Ah, oh, I got two kids who was like car car. I was happy, man. So this is what I do. Usually when I had no attention, so I had to trying to grab their attention. I have to grab their attention on me. So two of the kids were shouting louder than others. So I went in the back and feeling surprised, like, oh my God, you scare me. So that the others start to laugh and then go along. But on the left is good. On the right, you can see that they don't care. Too much grandpa and grandma in the back. Oh man, I gotta go forward with that. Yes, all right. We're gonna try to do the action. You can see the grandma in the back is even coming in front. Now, this is what you can't. Uh, so we're working with the kindergarten. We're not supposed to say to the parents what they have to do. The kindergarten should have more authority on their parents. That's something very important as well. So it's like, yeah, but kids are young too, and it's difficult for a new opening kindergarten to do that as well. Yeah, you can see the grandma doing the action with me, but oh, look at that. She's doing the action with me. Look, look, the woman in red in the back. That was a pure mess. But I was so now it's time for playing game. I had I couldn't only a simple game for them to try to slap it, and then it's gonna turn wrong. All the kids gonna come to slap the card together. I couldn't choose one, you know? I would, "Oh, yes, come," and then you have 4 coming at the same time. No, that's normal for kids, just no, that's too normal. It's normal, right? Ah, yeah, I said, "Alright, guys around, go sit down." Ah, yeah, you see, the kids coming up, I don't know what's happening with his hands, but he's shaking his hands all the time. Oh, man, terrible. Yeah, 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 alright, you wanna try it? Yeah, try it. Alright, let me see. Yeah, so yeah. Usually I do this with but they wouldn't say the word, you know? They wouldn't say the word. The point is here is not just to play, it's just, to let them say car, car. But at this age, they were 3 years old and 2.5, 3, yeah. And no, wouldn't care about saying car. Some of them maybe, but you see, they all gonna come up to me. And then at that point, I was like, that's all of what I'm gonna teach today because I think I taught bus as well. What's coming? They had no idea. Uh, Alright, so I'm in a bus. I did pretty much the action of entering, and then I can't sit down, so I have to stand. I got some comments. I got my phone. I got my phone next to me so I can see your comments, and I'm freaking laughing as hell. You got Alexander who's saying, student younger students or brother were pissing into the pot almost in front of the camera. Oh man, thanks. You guys can feel me, huh? Yeah, you can feel how it is to when you get a mess in an ESL class, right? When the ESL class go wrong. My friend went just like, "What the hell?" Yes, yeah. She was like, "Okay, I." Oh, that was the best part of the demo. Now, time to say goodbye. Man, I was so happy as I gotta stop. They have the full video is 15 minutes. Here you guys got only 10 minutes because it's really bothering. So we're gonna do a boom cha cha. You can see the parents coming in front like crazies. It was a wave. Oh man, boom cha cha. Nobody is following. Thanks, I had all the teachers that on the video could make it look a little bit not too bad, right? But we had like three. You get two teachers in here. I think there's two others, one who's filming, and yeah. You got that kid coming from the back from nowhere, you know? Oh, yeah, time is up, man. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Terrible. Yeah, I'm free too. Yeah. Bye-bye. Alright, alright, we're gonna stop right there. So, yeah, we're gonna stop sharing, and that was a demo class like you don't wanna have. Man, that was something, crazy. I had this demo class, there are a couple of mistakes that we can see in here. I'm just checking the comment section for a little bit, but wow, if Mike can have such experience, yeah, I tell you, that's what. Um, yeah, this is a video I found back, in my old files. I was like, oh, I still have that, And I was like, damn, I gotta share it because this is unique, man. Um, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Thank you, Alexander. Yeah, yeah. You have to, No, you understand. I understand kids, right? They love to play, when they are. The main problem was the parents in the back. The other problem was that we didn't really know how old were the kids when we were going through. If you are teaching in China, you know about the organization in here. Well, I don't want to say bad word, but you know, I've been trained by back in 2002. I've been trained by Jordan's language school, Taiwanese school, just like Castle. So they are very professional, and so I had these classes during the day, and at night I would go to Kikessel or Jordan's language school. At that time, I was in Kikessel, and man, oof, that's different. And here we were in a kindergarten who was far from the city, so they don't see foreigners often. And I can see in the chat that people can, yeah, I can see people in the chat have the same experience. What tips that goes wrong? That's a good question, actually. Thank you, Pavel. Thank you, Paul. Yeah. What are your advices, and tips of the class goes wrong? But like, you, you got to be patient. Everything is going wrong, but you cannot stop it like that. It's just like today's live, right? I stop it because I had a problem with microphone, but I say I got to come back. There's no problem for that. It's gonna take me time, but I'll be back for you guys. That's pretty much the same. The audience in front of you is waiting for you. You prepare a demo class. These guys, the kindergarten has been preparing for that. So you have to be here, and not like 5 minutes. I spent this 15 minutes. For me, they were like an hour. They were so long, and during this time, you want to stop any time and say to the parents, "Come on, can you stop spoiling your kids? Can we respect a little bit the teachers?" But I understand as well, the other part. I mean, I put myself into their shoes. I try to understand. Till today, I think especially in Xi'an, you will see this kind of demo class very few. which is really a mess, not control, very badly prepared. That could be for me as well in the preparation. Maybe I should have done something else, but with the parents like this in the back, with the kids' age as well, was quite difficult to do better. Or we should have done like maybe 10 kids demo class or 20 kids demo class would be fine, but it was like more you know, going to a museum. Oh, and then we have art class right here. And that was the same. I remember they had art class like this, and it was the same mess, brother. And it was really so. It's very important to have everything planned. You know, good communications with the school, you have to communicate with not only for example, my boss in the school, what define your clear objectives, what you want to do, what should the demo class be, uh, what do we have to be careful, make sure the kids are safe, right? And then make sure the parents are not too close to their kids, because this was the problem. The parents were doing the boom cha cha with me, just but in this kind of situation, uh, take it easy. Just do your thing like I did, even if it wasn't that good. Um, you got to be patient. And that's what um, who's that? Yeah, Minamis was saying, yeah, you got to be patient. Oh man, that was a terrible experience. But you can. I want to go back into the I want to go back into the section. Let me see. Uh, yeah, Alexander had good stuff with students. Yeah, no, you always have students in the class that are difficult to control, and that's quite pretty nice. In the next live, at my school where I'm teaching in a international school, one of our teachers' mom is working. She's a how to say? She's working she's doing psychology. So we had to answer questions. Do you have this kind of kids in the class? Do you have? I'm sure we should have a live so that we can try to control, because even in international school in China, you have kids that no other schools wants to have, but they are in international kid, and they have a little problem with the mind. They are not completely autists, but they are half. And here in Xi'an, there's no like half, whether you're fine, whether you're completely autist. So it's not cool. I've talked to parents who have kids like that. I had kids in the classroom. Listen to that one. The first day of school, I had a first grade student. He was he had yeah half autist, and the first day he took off his pants, and then he went on the table. He just climbed up the table. He was standing on his desk, not the table, but on his desk. He was standing on his desk without pants and panties as well. And he took off the rest. Well, that was t-shirt. That was a t-shirt. We were in September. The kid was naked in the middle of the class. and then that. Well, so that was a boy, and he had a problem. And since this day, you we always had the mom in the back of the class, mm, looking after her kid because you had a class of 55 kids. The teacher couldn't, he couldn't sit in his chair. He was moving all the time, all around. That was really something. But the kid was smart. I love to, I wouldn't care about if he's got a problem or not. For me, these kids are challenging, so it's gonna challenge me. And so I wanted to go. I felt bad for that kid, so because everyone was, they were looking at him. Yeah, everybody knows he's a little bit crazy, and they were laughing at him. So I didn't like that. In my class, I would ask them to not laugh at him and encourage his good behavior. So I would always let him come in front and do dialogue, like, and he would do it very well. I would always take him as like, yeah, stand here, take it easy, because he was always like, And then I say, calm down. Now, say, ask the question. Now, try to do a dialogue, and I was holding him, and he would say it like, wow, very well. Um, and I ask all the kids, clap big hands for forgot this boy's name. That was quite a long time ago. But uh, I encourage him, and he was willing to raise his hand and try more. So that was good. But I'm not a professional when you get this kind of kids. But they're kids. I love them. Here we have a question. Hi, Mike. Thank you, Micah, for being here. Your videos are really helpful. I'm a teacher working in Tokyo. Any advice for class management, especially when the kids are just fighting between each other? Small class of three. Well, small classes of three should be really easy to control. Maybe try to see what's the problem. You always have a kid who's the bully, maybe. But even not that, it's pretty normal for kids. I don't know how long is your class, but if there problem like this in a class, if kids are fighting, maybe you can try to um, uh, of course we always think that's the kid's fault, but we you always have to ask yourself, why did I do wrong? Why these kids are fighting in a class? Try to find if it comes from you first. Try to make three kids is not easy. I don't know how old. Yeah, you say there are three. Yeah, man. Class of three. Let me see. I can't remember how old the kids are. Did you say no? Yeah, let me know how old are the kids. 2 hours long, dude. But let me know the name of the age of your student will be fine. Yeah, because there's no point to teach when it's too long or when it's I would say um, maybe not interesting. Be careful to your book, what you're choosing. What is the point? Make sure when you 7 years old. She'll be fine. Yeah, but still, it's grade one, grade two. So three kids, grade one, grade two. Yeah, I guess if they are good friends, is going to be a problem for sure. So you might, put them quite far from each other so that they're not together. Would be might be better. Trying to make your class interesting. Use TPR as well for this age. Yes, 7 years old. I don't know what is the goal of teaching them three kids like this. Maybe they're going to be going abroad very soon. This all are facts, are things that you get that you get to pay attention to. Thank you very much. So make sure your class is fun, even with 7 years old kid, and having a rewarding method as well, right? When they do good, you can uh, give them points, and there are so many rewarding method in here that will be really helpful. You are very welcome, Ian Tao. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, all of you guys, for being in the live. It's an afternoon lesson. Yeah, it's never easy. I difficult for me to tell. You know more. You know them better than me, right? Great. So yeah, during your class, when a demo is going wrong, just a demonstration or whatever. Yeah, that was a demonstration going really, really wrong. Um, when I had to edit the video you just saw because the sound was really too high. You couldn't imagine. I almost broke my voice in it, but I'm used to it. But it was I had to shout that car all the time. It was just to, try to get their attention. It's really, really, really difficult. Really difficult. Thank you so much. Points sounds great. I'll give it a try. Yeah, for 7 years old kid, interesting books work as well with visual. I mean, realia. Maybe if you have um, a screen, with a computer. I mean, in a classroom, right? Um, that would be very helpful as well. Or you can bring your laptop. That would be good. Bring your laptop. Three kids, you just need a laptop. That would be fine. And or real thing as well. Try to bring real thing, uh, and then it's gonna help them as well play games. Games are not only for playing games; they always have a reason for playing games. So you review. Well, try to make that class fun is going to be far better. It's going to help them, interest. When there's a class going wrong, that, for example, the class we saw today, for me, it was the same thing. I was like, oh, what did I do wrong? But, it was quite obvious to see all these parents with behind their kids always say, yeah, come on, let's go have fun, try to speak. Why don't you say something? I was like, the, the parents are very, spoiling their kids. So just sit in the back and teacher is going to care of them. So there's a matter of trust in here. And it's normal, especially in a demo class where the new kindergartens, it's never easy. I Thank you so much, guys, for being in a live today. So, what's going to happen next week? I saw Martin's message at the very beginning. Martin is teaching in Korea, uh, so that's a Seoul foreigner, and we gonna have a live together. Next week, we're going to try to talk about the Southeast Asia situation, even in China. I know these days has been hard for teachers to find jobs. There are different, there are policies in China that are changing everything, and we want to help you. We want to know more. There's nothing about politics going against this, talking about this policies. No, that's not the point. It's just trying to let people know from around the world what is going on. And if you want to share your experience of what is going on actually in China, or we're going to have a view on all Southeast, not always Southeast Asia, but we're going to see mostly in Asia, which, uh, especially with Martin in Korea. So he will be able to give us a very good views on the ESL market right there. So don't forget to subscribe if you're new in here. Thank you for watching. The ESL live stream is here to help you with your class every Sunday, 9 p.m. Beijing time. And we try, I say we because usually I'm with Stu from Tefl Lemon, but he couldn't make it tonight. And we're supposed to do a live tonight, but it's fine. Today, we had a good fun with this. What is it called? A bad word. This is not the worst ESL class, and which was as well the worst ESL live stream because the I started with no sound. So things happen because I've changed uh, the material in here, new laptop to try to help me having a better internet, but it's still difficult. We're in China here, and you have to use a VPN. So difficult. It works. Is never the connection is never stable. But thank you so much for being here. We were 20 something in a live. That's big respect. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of you. Thank you. Thank you guys. Hey, DJ. Thank you very much, Alicia Walcott from France. Bonjour à toi, Alicia. Gros bisous de France. J'espère qu'il pleut pas trop. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thanks for all the tips. I hope it can help you in a class. I'll see you then next Sunday. Don't miss this live. We'll be 3 on the live. I hope it's going to be fine. I hope everything will be able to be here. And I hope to see you there as well. Thank you so much. And happy teaching to all. That was the ESL live stream, your live stream. Take care. Bye bye.